Dustin Wolf is quickly getting his face and name on the hockey world's radar. The 23-year-old rookie has been the best goalie in every league he's played in on the way up to the NHL, and in the short season so far, he's been one of the best there too. As an unconventional top goalie prospect, Wolf's continued success could lead to a complete reevaluation of how the position is scouted and drafted. Today, let's take a look at Dustin Wolf's rise to the NHL and what that means for the future of both himself and the up-and-coming goalies like him. Dustin Wolf made his WHL debut in 2017-18 on the Everett Silvertips. Wolf was blocked behind Silvertips starter Carter Hart, who won WHL Player of the Year and CHL Goaltender of the Year that season. As a backup, Wolf managed the second highest save percentage in the WHL behind his goalie partner. There were some promising signs on display ahead of the season where Wolf would take over the crease full-time. In the following season, Wolf's draft year, he basically couldn't have been more perfect. Wolf was credited with playing 61 of Everett's 68 WHL games, an absolutely massive workload. Wolf took on that workload and turned it into a season in which he had the highest save percentage among WHL starters, along with 41 wins, 7 of which were shutouts. However, people weren't convinced. He lost out on Goaltender of the Year to Prince Albert Raiders goaltender Ian Scott. Scouting reports ahead of the draft credited his ability and his mentality, but just couldn't overlook the impact of his size. Listed at 5'11" and 160 pounds pre-draft, scouts weren't willing to rank him among the top tier of goalies in the draft. Rankings and projections varied, but it was a certainty Wolf would not be drafted within the first couple rounds. After 7 rounds, 213 players and 21 goalies heard their names called, it was finally time for Dustin Wolf. He was selected to the Calgary Flames with the 4th to last pick in the 2019 draft. In his final 2 WHL seasons, Wolf was able to get some of the recognition he deserved. He won back-to-back WHL Goaltender of the Year awards in both seasons, in addition to claiming the CHL Goaltender of the Year in 2019-20. Wolf had proved all that he could at the junior level and looked as ready as he could be to move up to the professional level. The season before Dustin Wolf arrived, the Stockton Heat were 4th last in the AHL in overall standings. Wolf took on another large workload, playing in 69% of Stockton's games in his debut AHL season, and the result was that Stockton was now the second best team in the AHL. Wolf had the 4th best save percentage in the league as a rookie to professional hockey, and managed the most wins of any goalie in the AHL. He started in all 13 playoff games for the Heat before losing in the semifinals to the eventual champion Chicago Wolves. The team left the season with no hardware, but Wolf exited the season with the award as the best goaltender in the AHL as a rookie. The next season, every one of Wolf's numbers got better. 9 more regular season wins, 0.8 point increase in save percentage, and, of course, another Goaltender of the Year award. 2023-24 was a season split between the AHL and NHL. Wolf continued to be excellent in the AHL, while his 17-game trial run in the NHL went more about what you'd typically expect from a rookie netminder. Nevertheless, the Flames decided to put their trust in Wolf over the off-season, just as their AHL affiliate had put their trust in him before. The Flames moved on from Jacob Markstrom, signaling that they were good and ready to give Dustin Wolf a chance in the starting spot for their NHL franchise. And, in his first full chance as the NHL starter, Wolf has lived up to the challenge. Dustin Wolf is currently 8-2-1, with a .926 save percentage. He's went toe-to-toe this season with goalies like Igor Shesterkin and Juuse Saros, and won the goaltending duel. It looks like he's adapted to the level of the league, as he did with the WHL and AHL beforehand. There's still a very long ways to go. Plenty of goalies have been fantastic top prospects in the lower leagues, then failed to properly adapt to the highest level. But few of those prospects have been like Dustin Wolf. Despite being a 7th round pick, Dustin Wolf has been the best goalie in every league he's played in since he's been drafted. Regardless of what happens in his career from here on out, he's already greatly exceeded the value of a 7th round pick, considering how few of them even play a single game in the NHL. If Wolf continues to have NHL success, it could change how prospects like him are evaluated in the draft going forward. Goalies like Juuse Saros and Jaroslav Halak, for example, have proved that it is possible for smaller goalies to make it in the NHL. Dustin Wolf could be the one to prove that smaller goalies should be evaluated on somewhat of a more serious level, considered in the higher tiers if they have the skill to prove it. Teams like Carolina and Colorado have been praised for draft strategies where they take who they feel is the most skilled player, regardless of physicality, position, or situation. Maybe it's time to start applying that logic to goalies. Calgary's been one of the surprise teams of the early season, in large part because of Wolf, but they've been solid all around, providing the proper support for Wolf to excel as well. Getting these wins and building confidence will be fantastic for the development of Wolf and the rest of Calgary's young core. Already off to a much better start than many expected, Calgary's essentially playing with house money in a season in which the team is not needed to be particularly competitive. Wolf's proven in years past his ability to be extremely durable and reliable down the stretch of a season. Continuing at this pace, we're set to see the first goalie to truly contend for the Calder Trophy that we've seen in a long time.